high insurance rates dragging you down? Call Randy King at 817-226-5464.
Friday Night Glory, Dan Jaworski with Marcus coach Kevin Atkinson. Coach, gut check win. Defense really had to step up in the second half. Boyd obviously made some great adjustments in the second half to stymie the offense, but tell us, what is getting a defensive, really big defensive showing in the second half? How does that propel you in the next week?
Well, just, they're going to have to answer the bell defensively at some point. And tonight we did it with 2 big interceptions. We got to eliminate the big plays on defense. And first and foremost, we got to learn to finish drives offensively. It was 17-0 the first half, but it should have been 35-0. And we didn't finish drives. We came out the second half, and we got penalties that limited us. So we've got to mature in those points, and the special teams were atrocious. I mean, we cannot give up their kickoff return past the 50 one time, and then 2 different times they kicked off. We didn't make it past the 15. I mean, we got to eliminate that. And we had an extra point block. So there's plenty to work on, but I'm so excited that we answered the bell. And we came across a really, really good, inspired team in the second half, and we answered the bell. So that's kind of the theme of the night.
Tyson Edwards, that final drive that y'all had, really chewed up a lot of turf.
Yes, he did.
Really stepped up, showed you what you can have in a running game. How do you look at that going forward, knowing that you can you can put the ball in his hands, especially in the fourth quarter?
The 4-minute offense is very important. I mean, he didn't go out of bounds either,
right.
Which is saying something. So that was huge. Let's talk about Jacob Minnick, number 40. We pulled him off defense, just told him what to do on the whim, because they were blitzing us off the short side, trying to really hit the power that we were running on those fourth downs. And he did his job. That was the word for the week, was being selfless. Just do your job. Worry about your 20 square feet that you own of this program, and make it really, really good. And he did. Jacob Minnick did. The offensive line did. Garrett Nussmeier did. Ethan Barr, Zach Olmeyer did. I mean, we answered the bell, and I was really, really proud of him.
So talking about Garrett Nussmeier, that, like I said, that second half, the offense was clearly frustrated by what the Boyd defense was doing, but Garrett showed a lot of calm and a lot of poise and keeping everybody in the game, not getting frustrated, and keep, chopping away.
How big was that flea flicker?
Huge.
It was a huge.
And on the money.
Yeah, it was right on the money, and and that's not an easy ball to throw when they blitzed us. We were in max protection. I can't say enough about the offensive line. Did a great job. Tyson pitched it back perfect. I mean, they executed flawlessly, and that's what we've got to work on, is executing at crucial times. And that's a crucial time that we did. Those fourth down rushes by Tyson were unbelievable. So I'm elated.
So now you're 1-1. We talked a few weeks ago. You talked about a slow cooking process. You get Waxahachie in the crock pot next week. How do you feel going into the last non-district game?
They're a storied, well-coached football team, and I'm excited to play them and on our turf this year. We went down to Waxahachie, and it's going to be an exciting game. Coach Alexander does a great job, and I'm excited for that week. But tonight, I'm going to celebrate the victory.
Congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, thank you.
Glory, Dan Jaworski with Marcus running back Tyson Edwards. Tyson, you had a huge second half. Passing game was clicking in the first half, not so much the second half, and so they decided to feed you to close the game out. What was going through your mind when they started to rely on you and you just chewed the turf up?
I mean, they were starting to come back, and I know it was on me to get them first down, especially on 4 and 2, them third and close range plays. Man, I just gave my all. I was tired, man. I was real tired, but I gave it my all and did everything I could for the team.
Talk about that offensive line on that, especially on that last drive. Y'all converted, I think, 2 third downs and certainly 2 fourth downs. And they weren't, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. They were 4th and 3 and 4th and 2. Talk about that offensive line blowing some huge holes open for you.
I mean, in the huddle, we preached just like, give it your all. We went out there and we just gave all our force out there, and we did what we had to do to get the first down.
So now you've got 2 games under your belt, going home next week. In these 2 games, you've shown you can throw the ball. Tonight, you showed you can run the ball really well. Got a balanced attack that you can take with you going into next week. How does that make you feel?
Good. I mean, I feel like as a team, we really show who we are, and we came out tonight. It was a lot of adversity in the second half, and we really showed our true colors.
Congratulations on the big win. Congratulations on a big night for you. And we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
Jaworski, Friday Night Glory with Marcus wide receiver J. Michael Sturdivant. You had a big game tonight. A couple big touchdowns, and then there was a drive in the 3rd quarter where they just were feeding you on the perimeter out there. Tell me how it felt.
It felt great to be able to do what I do and help our team get to victory.
So first half, offense was moving. You struggled to close drives out because of penalties. Second half, they made some adjustments that really kind of snuffed the passing game out a little bit. You got the big touchdown on the flea flicker. Tell me about what's it like inside the huddle when you decided to commit to the run and Tyson Edwards is just eating up turf all the way down the field to close the game out?
Well, we're just thinking we got to get the ball moving somehow. We know Tyson's going to be able to deliver when we call his name, and so we just keep our composure in the huddle and do what we need to do to execute.
So you're 1-1, heading home next week to play Waxahachie. What do you think you need to do to get the win there and start on a 2-1 streak going into district?
We definitely need to eliminate our penalties. We just need to start being able to finish drives and start executing better.
Congratulations on the big win, and congratulations on your big night, too.
Thank you.
Dan Jaworski, Friday Night Glory with Marcus linebacker Ethan Barr. Ethan, second half seemed like it was an all Boyd, especially the 3rd quarter, all Boyd half, moving the ball. You guys look like you were gassed. You get 2 big interceptions down in the red zone. Tell me how that makes you feel when you know you got to close the game out that way.
It's our defense just kept going at it, and I think it just made us all really excited. We needed that win, and I think we just didn't give up and kept going. So I'm really excited about that, and it was a good way to end that game.
On that last interception you got to really close the game out, tell me what you saw.
So I drop back, the D-line, rush the quarterback. He kind of had to step up a little bit. And I knew that there was going to be something behind me a little deeper, so I just kind of started dropping back a little bit, and the ball came right to me. So I just took it and ran with it.
So you're going into next week 1-1. It's your final non-district game next week against Waxahachie. What do you guys need to do to get to 2-1 going into district play?
We just need to eliminate the mistakes. We just had too many mistakes in that second half. And just little things throughout the whole game that really hurt us, that if we didn't have those, then we wouldn't have been in this position. And I think if we do that, then we'll be in a good spot going into season.
Congratulations on the big win. Congratulations on the big play to close it out.
Thank you.
Good luck next week.
Thank you.